I'm here again to talk about components for population growth in the world. Children, there are three components: birth, death, and migration. First of all, we will talk about birth rate, or we call it crude birth rate. It is abbreviated as CBR. It is the number of births in a region over every 1,000 persons. It is calculated as CBR is equal to number of live births in a year divided by mid-year population of the area multiplied by 1,000. Next is death rate or crude death rate. It is abbreviated as CDR. It is a simple method of measuring mortality or deaths of any area. CDR is expressed as number of deaths in a year per thousand of population in a particular region. It is calculated as CDR is equal to number of deaths divided by mid-year population multiplied by 1,000. The third component is migration. When people move from one place to another is called migration. The place they move from is called the place of origin, and the place they move to is called the place of destination. The place of origin shows a decrease in population of the region, while the place of destination shows an increase in population of the region. Let us talk about the two types of migrants: immigrants and emigrants. Immigrants are those who move into a new place, and emigrants are those who move out of a new place. Now let us see this picture showing two regions of birds. One of the white bird from first region is flying to the second region. For that white bird, first region is the place of origin and the second is the place of destination. And hence, the bird flying from first region to the second region is called the migrant. It is emigrating from first region and immigrating to the second region. Next, we have the types of migration on the basis of duration. Permanent migration. When someone moves from one place to another and has no plans to return to the place of origin, it is called the permanent migration. For example, at the time of the India-Pakistan partition, many people migrated from Pakistan to India and are permanently settled in India, having no plans to go back. Next, we have temporary migration. Whenever people migrate to other countries for a shorter period of time and come back to their place of origin, for example, for higher education, for employment, and for medical treatment, etc. Third is the seasonal migration. The migration which takes place for a specific period of time and the migrant returns back after some particular time period is called the seasonal migration. For example, the landless farmers and poor laborers from Odisha, Bihar, and Uttar Pradesh migrate to Punjab, Haryana, and western part of UP and Delhi for working in the fields or in the factories to earn their livelihood. Next, we have migration patterns. We have four types of migration patterns: rural to urban migration, urban to rural migration, rural to rural migration, and urban to urban migration. Next, we have the factors affecting the migration of people. We have two sets of factors. One, The push factors. Push factors are the factors which repel people from the place of origin. They make the place of origin seem less attractive because of many reasons. For example, unemployment, poor living conditions, political turmoils, unpleasant climate, natural disasters, and epidemics. The second set of factors is pull factors. The pull factors are the factors that attract people to the place of destination. They make the people more attracted towards the place of destination, like better job opportunities, better living conditions, peace and stability in the region, security of life and property, and the pleasant climate. And at the end, we will talk about the factors affecting the mortality rate of a region. Mortality rate means the death rate of a region. Well, first factor is the demographic structure of a region. To a large extent, the mortality rate is affected by the region's demographic structure. For example, if in a region the more number of people are in old age, then the mortality rate may increase. On the other hand, if the demographic structure of the population consists of young population, then the mortality rate of the people will be low. Secondly, the level of economic development also affects the mortality rate of a region. For example, the countries which are economically more developed will provide better livelihood to their people, and hence the quality of life will increase and the death rate will automatically reduce. On the other hand, if the economic development is low, then the quality of life that the people lead will be poor. Hence, mortality rate will also be high. Thank you, children. I hope you all have understood. I'll catch you with the next video of the trends of population growth.